All right, Neptune, the planet of illusion, inspiration, and imagination, is going into Aries. All right, this is definitely impacting my Aries. Aries, you are the main character for 2025. So much is happening. This is the first time Neptune will transit this sign since 1861. The Civil War started the day after Neptune went into Aries. So I'm not saying that to fearmonger because that's not what I do, right? But we're just being aware of the astrology that was happening last time Neptune went into Aries. Hey, astrologist Connie. I'm hopeful this time because Neptune, oh, thank you. Neptune will be forming a sextile to Pluto and Uranus because Pluto and Uranus are going to be in a trine to each other. We're going to have this magic triangle. I stole that from Astrology King. Shout out to him. We're going to have a talent trine, all right? It's a small trine. It's not really a trine, but it's a supportive energy. That's why I feel like Neptune going into Aries could be different this time, and maybe it's not the war vibe that people are fear-mongering, all right? This is one of the major, the 5 major planetary shifts this year. Pluto went into Aquarius. It's there for good. Hallelujah. Now we have Neptune moving into Aries. We still have Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, right? Left to ingress into new signs over the next couple months. I think Saturn goes into what? Yeah, Aries in May 25th. Okay, I'm going to get to that. Now, what am I saying? Neptune doesn't move too fast, right? It's a slower moving planet. It's an outer planet, so it will move about 2 degrees in 10 minutes before retrograding back into Pisces on October 22nd. When Neptune finally enters Aries for good, it'll be 2026 and it will stay there until 2039. So we're getting a snippet of the Neptune and Aries mixtape over the next 6 months. Keep in mind that Neptune is going to go back and forth from the 29th to the 0 degree, right? 29th degree of Pisces, 0 degree of Aquarius. That's a critical degree. Neptune will enter that 0 degree, which is 0 point of Aries. If you guys don't know about that, I'm going to do a TikTok on that. I still haven't done it. But 0 point Aries is the strongest degree of the zodiac. Okay, it's the start of something. I love to say drop the mixtape or the mixtape. Sorry, I do. Okay. 0 point Aries. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's the strongest degree. It's potent. It's powerful. It's giving a little bit of chaos too. If you have anything, some people vary on this. Some people say 0 to 1. Some people say 0 to 2. If you have anything between 0 to 2 degrees, I'll give you 2. In a cardinal sign, Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn, you have 0 point Aries, okay? So tap in with that. A quick Google search will give you some information, or if not, I'm going to do a post on it one day. What's the Astro T? What is Neptune? Neptune is the planet of all of these weird vibey things, right? It's transcendence. It's a higher consciousness. It's spirituality. It's a higher octave of Venus. It's higher love. It's unconditional love. It's enlightenment. Neptune is creativity and imagination. Yes, Neptune's is dreams. Neptune is also deception, confusion, and delusion. We love it. Neptune is where we could be devoted and deceived. I always say that, right? So Neptune is where you could be totally locked in and someone could scam you as well. Be careful. Neptune is honestly even hard for me to describe because it's so mysterious, right? It's just a slippery little sucker like Pisces, which is where Neptune currently is in Pisces. It's been here since 2012. Neptune is the modern ruler of Pisces. That means when Neptune is in Pisces, it is cozy and comfy, right? Pisces is creative and compassionate, very spiritual, all Neptunian vibes. Now, since 2012, I know personally I have. A lot of people have had spiritual awakenings, okay? We've witnessed the rise of occult studies like astrology, tarot, psychic and intuitive abilities. Psychedelics have become popular again. People are microdosing and taking ayahuasca, right? Neptune rules the film and movie stars. I said the film. Neptune rules film and movie stars. We've seen the rise of celebrity culture, right? During Neptune and Pisces. We've also seen the boost of compassion and brotherly love. Even the way that people are wanting to spread the word about global issues why is this post? Sorry, you guys. Okay. Global issues in countries far from where they live, right? Palestine, the Congo, Sudan. We're seeing that we're all viewing each other as brothers and sisters in humanity. Yes. What can we expect with Neptune and Aries? That's a good question. Aries is a very different vibe from Pisces. Aries is Martian ruled. Hey, Tay. Aries is assertive and wants to just do it. Let's go. It's a yang energy. Remember, Neptune is devotion, but also delusion. So Aries is coming through. I am. It's the self. We could go from singing Kumbaya, Neptune and Pisces, to prioritizing our own identity and independence, Neptune and Aries, right? There's a lot of speculation as to what could happen. We really don't know what's going to happen, okay? All right. Neptune dissolves, and in Aries, it can dissolve masculinity as we know it. We just talked about this a little bit. There could also be the idealization of man, all right? There could be people willing to be loud and wrong and ride or die when it comes to their beliefs, like honoring their individualism. People may be more focused on being the hero in their story, and they're becoming more self-focused. We can see trailblazers emerging, people starting their own business. Aries is very entrepreneurial. Neptune and Aries also can show up as authenticity. No more faking it. People who were idolized or worshipped are going to be, or people who will be those people who are being true to themselves, right? Not just somebody that looks good on camera, but it's like about a spirituality. I said a spirituality, or just a confidence around that person, all right? Now, keep in mind that Saturn, the planet of restriction and limitation, will enter Aries on May 29th. This is tricky because Neptune and Aries will kiss up on each other, right? Saturn is discipline, structure, and boundaries. Neptune is boundless, flow, and imagination. Neptune is in the clouds. Saturn is the ground. Let's go. These are very two different energies. The odd couple is what I'm thinking. So right now I'm going to focus on Neptune. Okay. Hey, Arisha child. I will circle back to the conjunction because I don't want everybody to get confused, because honestly it's confusing me because I really don't know how that's going to play out. But I'm going to circle back to that. I do think these energies of Saturn and Neptune can support each other, right? We can create dreams that are grounded in reality. We can also, bring hope. Like Neptune can bring hope to Saturn, because Saturn can be kind of depressive. My Capricorns know what I'm talking about. And Saturn can bring like a little bit of a reality check to Neptune. It's a little confusing, but I like it. I think, okay, I'm going to take a sip of water and I'm going to start. Walt, I don't know, because I have Aries placements. Whenever Neptune is involved, I kind of just say, lean into your intuition. It sounds very crazy, and don't necessarily go with logic. Look for signs from the universe, but don't be delusional either, right? Don't be so, tapped in with the woo that you're not seeing the red flags. So finding that balance between trusting in the universe and just not trusting at all. Does that make sense at all? I don't know. Phoenix, I don't know if it's going to be bad. It's going to be tricky, right? Neptune is very elusive and confusing, and wherever Neptune is in your chart, it casts a fog. So yes, it's a challenge. There you go. It's not going to be bad. We don't like the word bad here because we don't want to say negative or positive, because something that is, like for me, okay, I'll give you an example. Neptune going over my Venus. I feel like I got more into crystals. I got more into yoga. I got more into, it was in my 12th house, but whatever. I had a spiritual awakening. I started to be more tapped into like astrology and spirituality. So, right, with Neptune in your first house, thank you, Phoenix. You guys keep complimenting on my nails. I appreciate it. It's about, you maybe feeling confused about your identity and not sure which way to go, right? But also there could be a spiritual awakening that happens, and you're like, you need to feel more spiritually aligned or connected on a soul level to your goals and the things that you're pursuing. And maybe you're like, some of the stuff that used to matter to you, it doesn't matter as much anymore, because Neptune is really kind of giving you this, spirit. I don't want to call it spiritual awakening, but like this spiritual awakening where you're like, okay, here are the things that matter to me in my life, and here are the things that are kind of lower on the list. Hopefully that made sense. Okay, I'm going to get into it. The horoscopes. So wait, I said Walt, sorry, wait. Neptune in your 6th, that could be a tricky time. That can be where you feel like you're sick, but it's really not that you're sick. It's like psychosomatic. Does that make sense? So your emotional wellness can impact your physical health. Mars goes direct at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, trust me, I know, because these last few days, Lord, give me free. Get Mars out of my damn fourth house. I cannot wait. Okay, sorry, back to the horoscopes. I'm gonna start with Aries. You're almost free. You just have to let it like warm up. Let the car warm up before you drive it. So give it a couple weeks for it to really, really start moving. Mars will station, and then it's going to take a while for it to like really get going and start to move. Once it gets into Virgo, I feel like everybody will be feeling much better because it'll be out of the 2 signs that it retrograded in. Okay, I'm going to get through this. All right, my bad, everyone, as I just went through a little chit chat. Aries, we're starting with you because you're the main character per usual. All right. Aries, wait, yes, because Mars went retrograde in Cancer and Leo. So I feel like once it gets into Virgo, we're kind of like out of any of the sign that it went retrograde in, and we can start to like feel. What I really like is when Mars will get into Scorpio. I don't even care what it does with Pluto, because Mars will be supercharged in Scorpio. It's at home there, and we all should start to feel, especially people like me, if you have a strong Mars, okay? No disrespect to Mars in Libra, but it's a no. Yeah, so you had your Mars return and Mars was retrograde. Okay. All right, let me stop reading the comments. Okay. We're starting with Aries. All right, because Neptune is going into Aries. All right. Aries, nebulous Neptune enters your sign, Rams, and things, wait, I just messed up. Things are getting mystical and a bit messy. You're more idealistic, but don't float off into the clouds. Keep yourself grounded in reality. Low vitality is a possibility. Make sure to give your body enough rest and relaxation. You may discover that you're becoming a new person, but unsure of who that person is. It's as if your old identity, see, listen to this niche, is unraveling and a new character is being unlocked. Be careful to not escape all the feelings coming up and lean into mind-altering substances to check out. Turn to spirit, not spirits. That's my motto with Neptune. Yoga, meditation, and mindfulness can be helpful as you navigate Neptune's fog. Aries mantra for Neptune and Aries. I trust my intuition. It is my guiding light. Period. Taurus, are you ready for a spiritual awakening, bulls? Over the next decade, you could feel drawn to getting closer to God's source, whatever that means to you, religion or spirituality. Psychic downloads can occur during Neptune's trek through Aries. Dreams hold deeper meaning and can unlock some of your life's mysteries. Hey, Jay. You could also feel confused and wonder what path to travel. Neptune is dissolving all the old pain and hurt, but at first may bring it to the surface, which can be a little scary. This is not a good time to lean into drugs and alcohol. Everybody, don't lean into drugs and alcohol, okay? Therapy can help you heal from the past. Also, you might find that helping others helps you to navigate this energy as you're feeling more compassionate and altruistic. Hey, Donnie. Taurus mantra for Neptune and Aries. I open myself up to divine guidance. Yes, period. Gemini, is that a friend or a foe, twin? It could be hard to tell as Neptune casts a haze in your house of friendship. This can be a period of time that you're overly eager to believe in something and be a part of a group or community. Just make sure it isn't a cult. I'm so serious. I'm joking. Not really. Okay, kinda. Think of it as you're wearing rose-colored glasses and may not be able to distinguish a red flag from a pink one. Lots of cults coming up. You can be obsessed with some kind of social cause and determined to make the world a better place. Phoenix, this is honorable, but don't lose yourself in the process. A long-term goal or aspiration may be released. You could feel uncertain about what you want and what speaks to your soul anymore, right? Maybe it's new goals, Gemini. Gemini mantra for Neptune and Aries. I surround myself with positive and supportive friends. And so it is. Oh my, not another cult. Cancer. Cancer. I'm sorry. Cancer, your career can feel like it's slipping away, Crabbies. While that sounds scary, it's maybe so you can embrace a professional path that is more in alignment with who you truly are. Maybe you're tired of climbing the corporate ladder and want to pursue something that resonates with you at your soul's core. It could be that you're an artist at heart and always wanted to pursue a creative profession. Yes, I love that for you. The universe may align so that you are able to have your dream career. This can also be a decade where you feel very confused and less assertive when it comes to your vocational aspirations. You might ask yourself, what am I pursuing all this for? And does it really matter? These are the things that Neptune can do. Cancer mantra for Neptune and Aries. I honor my beliefs and pursue a career that supports who I am authentically. Leo. I don't know why I always sing that. It's time to take a pilgrimage and go visit shamans all around the world to find the true meaning of life, Lions. Doesn't that sound amazing? Okay, sorry. That sounds wonderful. Yes, it does. If you've enrolled in some form of higher education, you could find it hard to stay committed to your studies now. You also might decide to ditch school and do something else that your spirit feels more called to. Speaking of spirit, there can be an abandoning of religion or some kind of faith to pursue a new spiritual connection or belief. You might even find yourself in India at an ashram trying to connect with a higher source energy. Like Gemini, this is not the time to join a cult. Well, there really is no time to join a cult, right? Make sure your teachings aren't leading you down the wrong path. Leo mantra for Neptune and Aries. I embrace my spiritual journey and allow my intuition, to serve as my compass. Virgo, healing breakthroughs are on the way, Virgo, and it could come through psychic downloads or even visits from your ancestors. You're tapping in with the other side and exploring all things psychological and esoteric. This transit is a good opportunity to heal past fears and let go of obsessions. And you have help from the universe. You might even use ayahuasca to kickstart your healing journey. Be careful with that too. On the low vibe, this can be a period where money that you share with others is a little tricky and confusing. Make sure you double check financial documents and aren't being taken advantage of by a business partner or an intimate partner. Virgo mantra for Neptune and Aries. I am ready for spiritual guidance. Yes. Libra. Is your partner a dream or a dud, Libra? No disrespect. You may not be seeing your beloved for who they truly are as Neptune weaves its spell over you. Make sure that your friends and family like your companion, especially when Saturn enters Aries, as you may be thinking about putting a ring on it. This is a time where you are more delusional in love, and contracts could need a legal eye before being executed. Protect your heart and your wallet, Fred, okay? And your wallet. This goes for romantic and business unions. You could also find yourself being more sacrificial in love and one-on-one connections. Just make sure you aren't being a martyr. This is not the best time for a legal battle, so think twice before filing that lawsuit. Okay. Ooh, I don't have a mantra. Okay, my bad. I don't have a mantra for Libra. Let me just think about it. Okay, Libra mantra. Sorry, I was rushing, guys. Let's see. What could it be? I see my partner for who they are and not who I want them to be. There you go. Scorpio, your battery could, this is forever. This is like for 14 years, okay? Well, it's going to retrograde back into Pisces, all right? So we're going to get a little snippet of the mixtape, then it'll go back, and then we'll have it in Aries. I think 2026, it'll stay in Aries till 2039, right? Scorpio, your battery could be running low at work, Scorpio, or in general, period. Maybe you're tired of pushing paper and want to make a real difference in the world. It could be that you just don't feel called to your current gig on a deeper level. Now, we do have to work, right? And sometimes we just have to work at a job for a check because of capitalism, but maybe you want your dream job. I'm not mad at you. If you're going to punch the clock, you might as well be happy doing it, or at least happy-ish, okay? Pay attention to your health and make sure you're getting proper rest and exercise to keep your body strong. You may find that your emotional state impacts your physical health during Neptune and Aries. Scorpio mantra for Neptune and Aries. I honor my need to rest and prioritize my physical and spiritual health. And so it is. Sagittarius, it's time to create, Saggies. Your artistic inspiration is flowing and you're ready to get your Picasso on. Let's go. Even if you aren't artistically inclined, you could be drawn to drawing, singing, dancing, writing poetry, or even acting. You may pick up a camera and start shooting just for fun. There can be this abandonment of old hobbies or even old lovers for something new and more spiritually aligned. You want to feel a deeper connection to your pastimes and your partners. This is the house of children. So if you have children, maybe you're helping them pursue their endeavors. Also, watch out for any surprise pregnancies. If you don't want children, strap it up. Sagittarius mantra for Neptune and Aries. I am artistic and creative. Yes, period. Capricorn. You're dreaming of a perfect family and home, Cappies. But this is not Leave It to Beaver. There is no perfect family. You can feel disillusioned by your brood and home, even wishing you could run it back to childhood. The childhood you're dreaming of no longer exists. Damn, this is kind of mean, Capricorn. So try not to chase a fantasy. Before you go packing up your house and moving, remember that wherever you go, there you are. A marriage could dissolve during this time, but that is an extreme. This is a good period for healing old family beefs and letting go of grudges. You're more likely to want to make amends with your parents. You could find yourself tapping in with your ancestors to feel more connected to your roots. Capricorn mantra for Neptune and Aries. I heal my bloodline, future, current, and past generations with love and compassion. I like that. Aquarius, you're dreaming up all kinds of genius ideas, Aquas. You could come up with your next big thing, so make sure to write down those visions and get them out of your head and onto paper. You likely notice you're more in tune with your intuition. You can pick up on the feelings and thoughts of others. I like that. You could have daydreams and downloads that are prophetic. Astrology and other spiritual topics could start to interest you, and you even enroll maybe in a course or a class. While your words are more imaginative, this is a period where you can be misunderstood. Oh, wow. Ari, let me get back to you. Or misunderstand information that is being shared with you. It can be harder to stick to the day-to-day as you may experience a hazy, kind of lazy feeling. It can be difficult to concentrate on the mundane. Aquarius mantra for Neptune and Aries. I surrender my heart and allow my intuition to guide my communication. Pisces. Money may be elusive for you, Pisces, and the pursuit of abundance can feel like chasing a butterfly as Neptune moves into Aries. Hey, Loretta, you may run after it and feel disillusioned when it flies away. A butterfly has to land on you while you're standing still. This is a time of allowing money to flow instead of constantly going after it. On a high vibe, this is a period where you can generate income from your creativity. Avoid any get-rich-quick schemes and make sure to do a background check on any financial opportunities, right? You don't want to get scammed. You can literally dream up new ways to make money. This is a period where you may even decide to get rid of some of your material possessions and let go of your attachment to consumerism. Pisces mantra for Neptune and Aries. I trust in the abundance of the universe. I am always provided for. Okay, I did it.